Hello everyone, Richard back again for more Panzer Corps Ultimate Mode, Grand Campaign West. We are at Syracuse, I believe. So we need to evacuate as many of the Italians as possible from the island. I found a way to do it. You might be able to save 10, but I managed to get 9. And I think it could be as low as 7. So even in Ultimate Mode, you can get a decisive here. So the trick is I completely abandon the middle. I am allowed to upgrade to Tigers. I have 2655 in Prestige, but I could only upgrade... I only upgraded to 1 Tiger, and I parked it on the airfield so I could refuel my planes over here. I brought level bombers to attack the ships, and I offered auxiliary units as bait for the Air Force. And it seemed to work well enough. The Air Force is pretty nasty on this map, but I escaped with minimum damage. But I took some damage over here. I push out. I don't remember if I take this, but I mostly defend in this region. And the trick I learned, I showed this last time I played this map on Rommel, is you can use the airfields to evacuate your troops. So I leave a couple of troops behind that are dug in to kind of fight off the enemy, and then I use this airfield to evacuate a couple of troops. It's basically one of the few ways you can save troops. The other thing is I bring Oladier south to take out this infantry, so that way if this infantry goes out, I can flood north with some armor. We will see... Oh, 1 second. I gotta slow this. Okay, this is slowed down. So you'll see this strategy. There might be some improvements, but I don't know what they are. This is me just desperately trying to evacuate the Italians. And there is a lot of bullshit. I tried to save... I tried to use that airfield to save a soldier, but it didn't work. Because the infantry's so strong, it one-shots everything. So there's that. There's 9 planes. It's disgusting. That's a lot of planes, and all of them are better than my planes. So you can see this infantry here. If I killed this infantry, the floodgates open. So that's why Oladier is on this side of the map. Look at all of that bullshit. Total chaos. There's, like, it's just too much. Maybe this is realistic. I don't know. Were the Italians outnumbered, like, 15 to 1? Probably. So I can get a head start and beat off this wave. Tiger takes the airfield. So on turn 2, I can attack that infantry, which is good. So I'm using that airfield to evacuate the infantry. And I'm also going to try to save that mountain unit, who is temporarily hidden. And I'm trying to get to that airfield to evacuate with another soldier. But it absolutely doesn't work. They just overwhelm you. What is good is that the Air Force is distracted. You want the Air Force attacking auxiliaries. I lost some overstrength, but that's okay because I'm upgrading them to Tigers anyway. So this is a good map to lose some overstrength on. The other thing is, the whole side is opening up. That was really lucky. I was hoping to lose the overstrength, actually. The studs aren't useful anymore. Boom. So I can kill this infantry. And now the way is open for me to run. And I run like hell. And I've stopped the landing on this side, so I don't have to worry about getting hit in the back. Now I'm taking a risk because I want to get some experience on the Crotchetson. I have my 12.8 centimeter now. I'm swinging it to where all the armor is. That's fine. The auxiliaries are keeping the Air Force distracted, which is what I want. Those mountain troops were going nowhere. And my mountain troops in the woods got one-shotted. So the idea of evacuating from that airfield doesn't work. By distracting the Air Force, they didn't block the airfield, so I can evacuate those troops in the air. That's a sneaky little trick to get the decisive on this map. I think it was pretty clever. Now I'm setting up a protective flank so I can evacuate this little tank. I saved the tank. That's really cool. It's okay, those are the cheap Panzer IVs, so elite replacements are not as bad as you think they are. I did not upgrade those tanks. Now the enemy is coming pretty hard, but I bought myself enough time to survive. Now I'm just preparing for a counterattack. And then I'm putting everyone in AA protection. Yeah, they're definitely coming hard, and I barely am keeping my flanks covered. Some overstrength on a tank that I don't mind losing. They're going to become tigers, that's why. So that worked out well for me. And this is it, turn 5. I evacuated everyone I could. A little more experience for the level bombers. And now, I'm just evacuating. Because there's no point in hanging around. Yeah, let's take a look at the Air Force. They have 1, 2, 3. I wiped out all their planes but 3 in 5 turns. They had 9, so I took out 6 of their planes in 5 turns. That's not bad, given how far away they are from me. And let's see, on the ground, it looks like that. And they're about to make a huge push up the middle, but there's nothing there. And these guys are about to evacuate, and then these guys can evacuate. This isn't too bad. So I feel pretty happy I got a decisive victory in record-setting time, 5 turns. Let me know